What's up, y'all? It's Sliimmm Baby here with another episode. Ooh, new name, Sliimmm Baby. Here with a new episode of Cortez Mag TV. And before I get into the news, I just want to thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. Ooh, plug, subscribe. You here, do it. Before we get into the news, I do have to send a special shout out to my homegirl Nash. Last week she joined me for the news, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you haven't seen that, you gotta go back. We chopped it up about Mendices and Yandy on Love and Hip Hop. We chopped it up about Amber Rose and so much more. I really want y'all to go get that conversation because it was dope. I had a good time. I also had an interview with my homie Kamori and his talk show. Let's Talk About It is doing some big things in Atlanta, so I want y'all to go check that out because those are some dope people. Y'all deserve to know them. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. This week, I got an exclusive interview with my homie Westside Slim talking about his new EP, Sliimmm San. I got some news for y'all, and I got a brand new segment titled Question of the Week. So, that's on the way. That's on the way. Let's go ahead and talk about news. First up this week, y'all, condolences are in order to Nene Leakes and Gregg Leakes. Gregg unfortunately lost his battle to colon cancer this week, and I think that being in Atlanta and being a longtime fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I feel like I personally knew Gregg. You know, I knew him before Nene got big. You know, he's been her husband since season one, right? We've known Nene, so we've also known Gregg by extension. We knew them through their marital troubles, through their divorce, through them getting married again, him getting diagnosed with cancer, him being cancer free, him always being the voice of reason when it came to Nene, being the one person that could really calm her down. And a father to her, I think both of her sons, even though he's only Brent's son, Brent is his only son. Like her oldest son, Bryce, is not Gregg's, but Brent is. So we saw him be an awesome dad to both of them, a father figure, a stand-up dude, a man of God. I really can't say enough good things about Gregg Leakes, and this is me not even personally knowing the man. So just a few days ago, Nene kind of, got called out by a customer at her lounge, the Lanithia, for not saying happy birthday. Nene ended up saying that, she had a lot going on and that her husband was transitioning to the other side. Little did we know that a few days after that, we would be getting the news that he has officially passed. So Nene, I know that she is a polarizing person on TV, love her or hate her. I personally love her. I want to send her, Brent, Bryce, everybody in the Leakes family, my condolences. Gregg, thank you for the memories. Thank you for the wisdom. He was such a wise man. And I think that is one thing that I'm going to miss in terms of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because they always turn to Gregg to give him a good, wise word. So we'll see what happens in the future. I would love for Bravo to give them like a tribute. I would love for them, even though Nene is kind of not cool with Bravo right now. Let's make peace through this. Maybe this can be the way for them to extend the olive branch for her to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, we're gonna go ahead and transition to talking about this lineup for next season, y'all. So Portia's coming back, Kenya's coming back. Of course, they are peanut butter and jelly. They have to be together. Portia and Kenya complete each other. They're like Batman and the Joker. You gotta have both of them. Can't have one without the other. Candy's coming back. Marlo officially got a peach, y'all, for the first time. My girl Marlo about to be a housewife. I thought it would never happen, so I'm really happy for her. I'm gonna need her and Portia to fix it because Portia's my favorite. You cannot have beef with Portia and be on the show and be somebody that I root for. Marlo, I want to root for you. You gotta fix it with Portia, like this coming up season. Shamia's coming back as a friend, of course. I wish Tanya would. Who else is coming back as an official housewife? Because I'm all over the place with who I'm naming. I think I said Candy's coming back. Y'all already know she's the staple. She gotta stay. She's the core. Phaedra's not coming back, but Sheree is. Sheree is gonna officially be back as a housewife. So we'll see if she tell us about her new boo now that he's out of prison. We can see what they got popping, and see her kids. I think that Sheree has some attractive children, adult children that would be cute for the show. So we'll see what happens with that. Moving on, last piece of news for this week. So last up, y'all, Lil Nas X done came out with a track list for It's a project, an EP, an album, one of those. All I know is that it's gonna be a song called "Scoop" with Doja Cat and a song called "$Sliimmm" with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm excited. I'm with it. I'm all the way in. I need to hear these songs now. But Kid Cudi has something to say. He called Lil Nas X out and said that the track list only had features with women and white men, no black male guest artist appearances. And he was like, no agenda, right? So, feel what you feel, but I mean, there is a point in that. Lil Nas X responded and said it, maybe I don't have any black males on here because none wanted to work with me. I kind of find it hard to believe that every black man in the music industry would kind of shy away from the opportunity to work with Lil Nas X. It's crazy that DaBaby was one of the first people that he ever collaborated with, and now we see everything that's going on there. But I digress. I feel like, there are some people that had they been reached out to, they would have definitely been open to working with him. And Kid Cudi said that he's one of those. He said that he would frolic in rose gardens and sing about his pain with Lil Nas X. So now I need that collab, and I need it now. Like, I want him to add a song on that track list or give us something on the deluxe version with Kid Cudi, because I feel like they are so dope in different ways, and to see them kind of cross paths and intersect and do some music, I need that in my life. And what y'all need in y'all life is this new segment that I'm so good with the segues. You see me connecting segments. So next up, y'all, this week the homie Westside Slim has pulled up on me, and we gotta talk. We gotta talk. So how you feeling, first of all?
Man, I'm feeling great. I just touched down. I just landed, pulled up on you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we do in Slim
Here,
Life. We
Slim
land,
Life.
we don't pull up.
I know that's right. He said I like that. We land, we don't pull up. He just landed. All right, so let's talk. 5 questions, y'all. We got 5 questions to dive deep with Westside Slim. And he's already got an interview. He is the mayor of Detroit, Atlanta. Y'all didn't even know Detroit, Atlanta was a place, but he the mayor of that. And I need y'all to go check out that interview once you're done with this, because we're going to talk today about what he's got going on now. But that interview gives you a really, really good insight into who he is, why he does what he does. So I want y'all to go check that out. Yeah, I think that should go watch it.
You got to scroll.
Oh, I thought he was giving me a fist bump. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to crop that little part out. All right, so first question.
For sure.
You ready?
For sure.
Momentum right now is in your favor. You just dropped a new EP called Slimm Season.
Yeah, man, yeah, for sure. Y'all go get that. It's available everywhere. It dropped yesterday. You can Shazam it. Tidal,
Shazam.
YouTube Music, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music,
Tidal,
everywhere. Go get that. Stream that, all that, play it, ride to it. It's road trip music.
Cook
man.
to
But yeah,
it.
it just dropped yesterday.
I like
Slimm
that.
Season.
So first question for you then, related to Slimm Season. Why is that the name? Do you truly feel like this is your season right now?
Yeah, for sure. Like, if you know, you know. But you know what I'm saying? This is a rebound or a bounce back from some of the things I have been dealing with, and you know what I'm saying, life happens to everybody.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So just had to bounce back from that. And hey, coach, put me in the game. I'm ready to play now.
Okay. What do you feel like, question 2, what do you feel like was the biggest setback? Because I think that a lot of times it's hard for content creators and artists when life hit to keep going. And I feel like you've been very consistent, but for you to have to kind of step back, I know some stuff was really going on. So what was the biggest obstacle that you feel comfortable talking to us about?
We'll just say life in general, all at once.
Mm-hmm.
It was multiple things all at once, and it was just like I might be in the middle of one thing, and then boom. All the while, you're trying to probably recover from this one big thing, which was, you know what I'm saying? That was the jump starter. A few You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, yeah, just overall a collection of things.
I think that happens to a lot of us. It's like on some when it rains it pours type shit.
Facts. That's
like,
all it was, bro.
Yeah,
all at once.
Yeah, it all kind of happens to really test you.
And it was the type of thing that when it hit you, you know how you get hit and it sting?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, this sting and it stuck. Like it was one. It was so like all right for sure.
So you here now. You in a better spot. So let's go ahead and move to question 3. So for this next question, I want to ask you about this EP. Right?
For sure.
3 songs.
Facts.
What was question 3? Perfect time. look at how that just lined up. Okay, so 3 songs. Why? That's a I think in the age of us getting long albums from people like Chris Brown with like 60 songs, 120 songs, whatever it is, and even a lot of people put in so much into EPs to the point that they seem like albums. You giving us these 3 songs right now. Some people might be too greedy and say it's not enough. What would you say to them?
Be patient.
What's on the way?
Detroit Lamb.
Okay, so let's talk about Detroit Lennon. Now, this doesn't count as question 4. This is a sidebar. We'll get to question 4 in a minute. But Detroit Lennon has been in the works for a minute. This is your album that you're developing, correct?
Facts.
All right. Let's talk about what is taking. I don't even want to say. I don't want to say it like what's taking so long, because you have to be diligent and delicate with your projects. You know, they your babies. So I think you should take time. But what has been kind of your process with Detroit Lennon? How long you been working on it?
For real, about 2 years. Not even gonna hold you.
Okay.
So Detroit Lana, that's coming soon on apparel. Don't worry about that.
Okay, we got the clothes on the way.
But that's not here. It's a planet. Like it's a planet.
Oh,
it's not here.
Okay,
it's a planet.
Take us to space.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different world. It ain't pretty much. Excuse my language. It's a bunch of play ass shit.
Okay, that wasn't that bad.
You know
I thought you was really about to say something.
Nah, but I'm just saying. You never know. My bad. It's a bunch of play ass shit going on.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this then: if you had to give us one song right now to give us the vibe, we gonna go off a title, right? Because I know you got some songs already that are definitely on the album. Give us one song to kind of like help us preview the vibe for Detroit Lennon. Just one. Don't y'all see him really thinking right now? Don't y'all love me putting these people to work and making their brains really, really like work? Look at him right now. Cue the Jeopardy music.
So high.
Okay, explain.
What, man?
Is that how we should? Is that how we should be when we listen to the music, or is that what it's gonna make us feel, or is that how you were when you made it?
So basically, I give y'all this. Basically, the plan for Detroit Atlanta and this is also part of the reason what's taking so long, because I have a certain vision as to what I want y'all to hear and what I want the album to do. There's going to be an intro, there's going to be a middle skit, there's going to be an outro skit.
Okay.
Basically, I want Detroit Atlanta. The intro is going to be is going to set the vibe. It's going to be you're taking a flight.
So we going so high.
The album, the entire album is set up like the intro, mid, outro, the skits. Those skits is gonna set the tone for the whole entire project. So because of that and where those are placed, I have to set certain songs in a specific place.
Y'all
and
hear
then,
this man strategize like he
and
sound
then,
like a
but
whole
then
architect.
what happens? I might do that for like maybe the first. I might think I have the first 5 songs once I do that, and then I'll go over here to make the next 5 possible songs, right? And be like, once I make this, it's like, now one of these belong here. This can go scratch. And it's like, you know what? Back to the drum board. Go record 5 more songs, or just start some ideas on songs. So now that so that was the purpose. That was the purpose of only dropping 3 songs on the EP.
Okay, I like that. I think that one thing that I respect about you is that you're not gonna put out something that you don't fully believe in, or that you're not fully comfortable with. And I think that there are some artists.
It took a minute for the EP.
I feel it. I feel it. But you are dedicated to what you do, and it's like when you care, you know, the work speaks for itself. Let me go to question 4 now. I want to ask you about like some artists that we see that kind of do the same thing. What are your thoughts on everything that Kanye is doing with his Donda album?
To me, Kanye's being Kanye. The Kanye we all missed is back. I'm here for it. It's like the old Kanye to rent out space in the Ben Stadium, like, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Would you do it?
Rent out a room in the
Do you feel like that's too extra for Westside Slim to do something like that?
Actually, yeah. I'm a stoner, and as of recently, you know what I'm saying, I've accepted not in full, but just the fact that like I really am. I don't just smoke weed. I really am a stoner.
Ooh, the lifestyle. It's
like
the
I
lifestyle for me.
Like it's literally a lifestyle instead of just like bro, I'm finna just go. I'm really like a stoner. Like
So you can't be on the extra stuff.
like like I'm cool. Like
I feel it.
Like I'm so chill and laid back, and you know this. Like
I know you are.
I don't know. Like you got some people that like to be the life of the party. Like sometimes I be wanting to be the life of the party, but then I be like. I'm finna go duck up. I'm finna go sit down. Y'all still gonna be able to see me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna be sitting down, and I'm probably just gonna be eyes everywhere.
I wonder, like with Kanye, I feel like that's him too. I feel like he is one of those people who is like he either wants all eyes on him or he don't want nobody looking at him at all.
Like I have a bet going right now that he's never gonna drop the Donda.
You don't think it's coming out?
No.
So
No.
You're not the only person to say that though.
He's not.
But I feel like it is only because
he's already made the money.
Yeah, that's true.
These
listening events.
Both listening events. He made him a bag. He's straight.
But I feel like he loves his fans enough that he wouldn't screw them over like that. You know, I know he got to get his money and stuff, and he is a promotional machine all by himself.
Okay.
But I feel like he respects us enough.
It's 50-50 whether I lose that bet. But it's whatever. It's Kanye. I believe the first listening party when he played the song with
Jay-Z.
And if I'm not mistaken, y'all don't quote me on this because I don't want no smoke. Jay-Z my favorite. Jay-Z my favorite rapper, so of all time.
But you piss off Jay-Z, you piss off Beyonce.
You know what I'm saying?
You
know what I'm saying? So
but
if I'm not mistaken, he did say Ye got a divorce for the feature in the song. I could be mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But hey, I'm just saying, if that's true, makes sense. But like I said, Kanye back. To me, Kanye's back.
Let me ask you this next question, man. So we talking about Kanye and how celebrities are in the limelight and what they would do for their fans and all of this.
Oh, man.
Do you feel that you are ready for what comes next? Because I feel like you on the cusp of that breakthrough to get to the next level. And is mainstream? I feel like mainstream is what everybody is going for. At least to have that mainstream market and have that mainstream audience see you and recognize you and support you. So, what do you feel like will be your biggest challenge when that comes?
Hardest thing once I make mainstream.
Or like the biggest adjustment you feel like you'll have to make?
I'm used to being away, so it ain't that.
See, thinking.
Probably because once you make it mainstream, and depending on how you make it, once you make that crossover to mainstream, your schedule will be
Busy, like booking busy.
if you break into it on that type of vibe or that much exposure, yo, it's like clockwork. So it's probably gonna be that.
And you don't have the time for yourself that you might be used to. I feel like
facts.
You giving more of yourself up to other people
Facts.
than you have for
And
yourself.
I tell you right now, like I stay in I'm in the house. Like if it ain't work related, if I ain't networking, if it ain't making me no money,
You said a word right then.
I'm in the house.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Outside expensive, bro.
It is. It is. But
And
we
this is
outside.
for the folks who got a bag and who can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Before they like to call folk broke. Fuck that. Outside is expensive, nigga.
It is.
Shit.
I mean, on some real stuff, it is.
On some real
honestly.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that. I pay bills. The fuck?
You are stupid. You are stupid. All right, we about to wrap up our time. I'm gonna go ahead and throw another little question on here. I want to ask you. You know, we on the other side of this pandemic, but we still living in it. You know, certain people wearing masks, all this stuff. Where do you feel like we go from here, and how do you feel like it's gonna affect you with what you got going on?
I mean, we'll never go back to normal. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. The days of the normal days are going to be. Man, I remember when all we had to do was wear masks. The normal days are, we're gonna look back and be like, man, I remember the days where all we had to do was wear masks. Because
that's scary.
I mean, my outlook on it is very, 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 very biased for several reasons.
What you think? What's your view? This is where we get controversial. This is the part that I want y'all to send to somebody.
So before I answer, what am I answering specifically?
See, now he trying to put it back on me.
No, I'm not because I can answer it, but I don't want to answer it broad. I want to, I guess, generalize it. No. A lot has to happen for things to go back to normal. How can I say this? Because of the way of the world collectively and how it operates individually, even when they try to come together collectively, we'll never go. What needs to happen won't happen for us to go back to normal.
Okay, so what I got from that is you feel like people are not going to stick to the rules, wear the mask, stay
It's
home.
bigger than that.
It's
bigger than that.
Okay.
That's why I said as a whole, because we've seen that people will follow the rules. Look at other countries that followed the rules. Numbers drop dramatically. I don't really watch news like that. I have my reasons.
You can get your news from Cortez Mac TV.
I mean, for sure, but it's. I used to work in mixed military. I don't watch the news. I'm
Okay.
straight.
I got
There's no. I'm straight. There's no reason. You know what I'm saying? But no, like then that's why I say it's bigger than just the people, because in other countries we seen them follow the rules. Whole entire country shut down. It's like they pulled the power plug.
We chilling. We in
We
the house.
over here, we still going outside.
Everything.
This is that. Nah, over
Big
there,
events.
they pull the plug on everything. Everybody lock it all down. Shut it all down. Press the button. Turn the key. You know what I'm saying? You know that little box the little red button that be in the little clear box, and you gotta open it. And that's what that was. And they shut the whole country down.
I think
they didn't do that here.
Do you think it's because we're driven by money? And
Facts.
because we wanted to get the economy back
Facts.
going, and they wanted.
That's a whole nother conversation, but facts.
Yeah.
America as a whole, from here all the way up to the top, all the way through the roof, any and everybody.
Money hungry. That's us. I agree with that. I feel it. What I want y'all to do is feel on your little keypad right there. Subscribe, right? I need y'all to subscribe to Cortez Mac TV. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me and Westside Slim. Real quick, give them a few reasons why they need to listen to Slimm Season.
Y'all need to listen to Slimm Season, because even though it's just 3 songs, right? It's 3 different songs with 3 different subjects or content matters. It's 3 completely different vibes. They're a vibe within itself. You pop it in, you pull it up, whatever, you play it, like the music, the beat, the subs. If you got subs, if you don't, if you got nice speakers, like, but if you got subs, this shit really finna knock.
Okay, we ready for the
you know
ride.
what I'm saying? And that's really what it's for. It's really road. I call it road. What Slim Life, or me as an artist, I make road trip music, and that's what Detroit Atlanta is. That's gonna be road trip music.
Music to ride to, y'all. Stay tuned. We got so much more on the way in the future with Westside Slim. This gonna be a consistent collaborator. Y'all can get used to seeing him on Cortez Mac.
Man, y'all follow me on Westside_Slim_ on Instagram, Twitter, WSlim_official, and go Shazam,
Spotify,
Tidal,
Apple Music.
Okay,
we doing this.
all that, like, y'all for real, man. Like this one is a landmark for me. Like I really dropping this project yesterday. I really changed things for the family. I'm that person that started the process of going about creating generational wealth for the family. So y'all go get that, man.
Generational. Ooh, if I could talk, y'all, damn. Generational wealth on the way. We gotta support a king doing his thing independently right now. May I add?
Facts.
Westside Slim in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned for Who Won the Week. It's next.
Slim Life, Slim love y'all. We out.
Okay, Slim love y'all. I like that. We speak in third person on Cortez Mac TV. Now we come to the time, y'all. We gotta say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. But before we do, we gotta give away Who Won the Week. And this week, I'm giving it to the girl Zendaya. She turned 25, and I just feel like I'm getting old as hell, because I remember this girl on Disney Channel like as a little girl, like watching her grow up, I feel like I'm her uncle. So Zendaya, happy birthday from Uncle Tezzy. Keep living your life. Keep serving looks the way that you always do everywhere that you go. Keep representing the brand well. I think that she's the best, the most well-adjusted Disney star. Like, we haven't had no scandals. We ain't had no disappointments yet. I mean, she's human, and we don't know what she do in her private life. But I feel like she's definitely doing well for herself. So Zendaya, happy birthday, and congratulations for winning this week. Congratulations to y'all for making it to the end of it. One of these days, I'm just gonna get my words together, y'all. I be tripping. I don't know why. It's just y'all. I love y'all, but it's just y'all. So subscribe, please. Come back next week for another episode. And follow me on Instagram for all of my content there. It's CORTEZMACKTV. CORTEZMACKTV. I'm a cheerleader now. Love y'all. See y'all next week. Let's go.